door, finding McCraven. Pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a very good evening, everyone, from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center at the University of North Dakota. The Region 2 Girls High School Basketball Tournament continues with semifinal action. Our first game of the evening has the Thompson Tommies, the number 1 seed, taking on the 5th seed, Hatton Northwood. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello, along with Keith Meyer and Jake Berkmeyer. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com, and we thank the many of you who did last night. Thompson advancing from the quarterfinals last night with a 71-21 victory over Hillsborough Central Valley. Hatton Northwood's Thunder defeated Cavalier last night 69-56. It was a 2-point lead for the Thunder at halftime, but then the Thunder rolled to a victory. They have won 8 of their last 9. And this is where we should see a couple of quality teams playing for a chance to get to the state tournament. And Keith Meyer joining it on headset right now, I believe.
We'll see if I'm there. Hey,
yes, you are.
Right.
Well, what are your thoughts about the matchup here tonight?
Well, Grafton, I don't think had their, or excuse me now, I got to think twice about this. I think this is going to be a good ball game. Hatton Northwood has the talent to stick with Thompson, and they've got good size to combat the inside size of Thompson. Thompson, on the other hand, they're really going to put the Trojan defense to the test. Their inside-outside game is just tough to stop. Plus, as we saw yesterday, those quick hands out on top are just incredible, and they just leave the offense kind of worn out, because you can never relax with the ball when Thompson is playing defense. They're always within arm's length of you, and they can always swat that ball away at any time. So, Trojans need to handle the ball and, pay attention to ball security. If they do, they're going to stick around. This thing will go down to the wire. If Thompson gets the running game going, if they get those steals out on top, it could be over in a hurry. So I guess the onus is more on Hatton Northwood as to how this game goes.
Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com, IHRYINS.com. We'll hear from the two coaches, Tony Evanstead of Hatton Northwood and Jason Brent of Thompson. We'll do that after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult day care. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Bank of North Dakota wants you to be confident when it's time to make student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident to calculate the maximum amount of student loan debt that is recommended based on your career choice. You can also learn how to apply for financial aid and get tips to cut education expenses. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident today.
The Benedictine Living Community in Ada is currently hiring for the following positions: Director of Nursing, full-time exempt position; CNA, full and part-time, need not be certified to apply, will train you; Resident Assistant, full-time assisted living position; and RN LPN charge nurse, full-time days and overnights. For more information, log on to blcada.org/jobs or call 218-784-5500. Consider a career with the Benedictine Living Community in Ada.
Pregame show at the Region 2 Girls Basketball Tournament. We have Thompson taking on Hatton Northwood tonight in our first semifinal. Jason Wren, the coach of Thompson, joins us now. And the Tommies looking very, very strong in their win over Hillsborough Central Valley last night.
Yeah, we were pretty happy with the way the tournament started for us. I thought early on we did a really good job defensively, and I really liked the fact that our bigs scored a lot of points in the paint for us. That's something that, they've been continuing to get better all season long, I should say. And this year, as it's come along, we've gotten better, and it's really matching our perimeter play now as well. So we were happy with the start and hoping that continues through tonight.
And Kaya Hurst, another strong game as well. And it seems like, maybe we've talked about this before, but it seems like she'll do a lot of things and doesn't always wind up as a high scorer, but certainly is a big part of the team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If you look at our season statistics, you'll see her name in the top 3 in just about everything. She's up there scoring, rebounding, assists, steals. I mean, she's just one of those all-around great players, and really it's a testament. Yes, she's a very athletic kid, but she just works so darn hard. She's a go-getter. She's got a nose for the ball, and we love having her because she can do so many things for us, and she creates a lot for her teammates, and just a good kid to have around.
And you were able to bring up Clara Stevens' younger sister Marcella to the varsity, and she was able to get some playing time too.
Yeah, it's always kind of fun when the young kids get some time. Got pretty much that whole fourth quarter last night, which is great for them to get on this regional floor to Betty here. It's a big thing for them, and between Sella and Andy and Claire and some of those other girls that maybe didn't get it. Jalen's another one who don't always get an opportunity in the bigger games. It's great for them to get on that court and do some things that they maybe don't always get the opportunity for.
You have a win over Hatton Northwood already this season. What you remember about that game, and what will you take from that into today?
Well, we got out on them early. Last time we played, we hit some big buckets, and we were able to hold them down early on and force them out of their offense a little bit. And I thought they did a nice job in the second half. They changed things up. They went to about a three-quarter court 2-2-1 press that wasn't necessarily for the pressure, but it was more to slow down the tempo of the game because we're a tempo team. And when the half court, when they got down there, they'd sit in a zone. So they're probably going to try to take their eye out of the ball a little bit and slow the game down a little bit on us tonight. And that's what we're kind of taking from it. Watching them play last night, I thought they did a really, really good job on the boards. They got a lot of offensive rebounds last night, which gave them some putbacks. And, you start scoring double digits on putbacks, that's going to help you win a lot of games. So we're really going to have to box out well and make sure we get a hand up in their shooters. Their guards kind of caught fire last night as well.
All right, looking forward to it. Best of luck.
All right, thanks, Joe.
As Jason Wren, coach of the Thompson Tommies, we'll continue with our pregame show after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Continuing with the Irie Insurance pregame show, Hatton Northwood taking on Thompson tonight. Tony Evanstead is the coach of the Hatton Northwood Thunder, and you had a close game for the first half against Cavalier last night. What turned the game into your favor in the second half?
Our defense kind of started to hold them. Little adjustment we made the second half. Defensively, was able to slow them down a little bit more from scoring their inside presence. We were able to contain them a little bit. We couldn't fully stop them. They had two good post players or players that were playing inside. So we were able to slow them down that way, and then we were still able to get our shots to fall and then create some turnovers here and there. And the main thing is probably the rebounding. We were able to clean up on the boards, which is always going to help you.
And big offensive games from McKenna Gator and Amara Hausen, and also from Kenneth and Azure.
Yes, that definitely helps. I think they had 17, 18, and 19 points, or right around there, those three. So it was good for them to be able to see the ball go in early and then see it go in often at that for those three, and then to be able to continue that, not just get hot right away and tail off, but it was good for them to be able to get those shots knocked down and fall for most of the game.
You faced Thompson once before at their place, and Thompson was the winner that time around. What have you learned from that game, and what would you like to see happen tonight?
Yeah, we played them up at their place, and they kind of took it to us. They don't make very many mistakes on either side of the court, so we got to make sure when we're on offense, we got to take care of the ball. We can't give them easy. We can't have turnovers that lead to transition points for them. And then defensively, we need to keep them in front. We don't let them just drive right by us and then close out on their shooters and then rebound. We got to continue to do a good job rebounding the ball. And then, like we said, too, kind of offensively, we might try to slow down a little bit just to limit their opportunities. Just because they are so solid on both sides of the ball, they don't, like we said, they don't make many mistakes. So it's got to capitalize when they do.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Tony Evans, head coach of the Hatton Northwood Thunder, will be back with the starting lineups and more as we continue Region 2 girls basketball. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsborough. The vision of the Findlay-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
The Grafton Spoiler Boosters would like to thank everyone in and around the community for their support. Thanks to your continued support and generosity, in the last 3 years, the Grafton Spoiler Boosters have been able to give back over $100,000 to student athletics and activities. Without your support of the Grafton Spoiler Boosters, this would not be possible. Thank you again, and go Spoilers! This message from the Grafton Spoiler Boosters.
The Hatton Men's Club welcomes neighbors and visitors to Hatton, North Dakota for history, heritage, and opportunities. The Hatton Men's Club is a group of community-minded men working together as volunteers to fundraise for important community projects in Hatton. The Hatton Men's Club is proud to help individuals, businesses, school groups, and other local organizations with funds raised, all benefiting and strengthening the Hatton community. The Hatton Men's Club, reminding you that you're always welcome in Hatton, North Dakota.
Welcome back to the IRE Insurance pregame show. Girls High School basketball, the Region 2 semifinals from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center at the University of North Dakota. Joe Lancello, Keith Meyer, and Jake Birkmeyer with you for tonight's games. Following this one, we will have the second semifinal between Grafton, the defending region champions 3 times over, and the Mayport CG Patriots. That should be quite the game. And then we are scheduled to be back here on Thursday with the third place game at 6 o'clock and the championship game at 7:30. I say that because Mother Nature may be throwing a monkey wrench in things, one that's in the shape of a big snowball with a lot of wind following it. So we may have to go to a plan B. We'll just have to keep our eyes and ears open, and we'll keep you posted, of course, on YourLiveEvent.com. Also, KRJB Radio, KRJM Radio, Gold 101.5. And it was interesting what Coach Jason Bren said, the Thompson coach, about what had happened in their regular season meeting against Hatton Northwood, where he said it was the Thunder trying to slow things down a little bit, slow down the pace of the game in that first meeting. And Jason Bren says he's kind of expecting the same thing. And Tony Evans said of Hatton Northwood pretty much confirming that in our pregame interviews.
Well, you can get so concerned with trying to slow the pace that you take yourself out of your own game. Hatton Northwood would like to limit possessions. Thompson would like to get as many possessions as possible. I mean, there's two opposite philosophies there based on the talent they have. But it seems like when you change your team's personality to fit one team, you're almost playing into that other team's hands because you're so worried about, changing what you do well to try to suit the other team, and you lose your concentration on what you do well.
That's always the conundrum with coaching a team, is that do you work on yourselves or do you have a game plan for the other people and what they do?
Now you're talking John Wooden and Mike Krzyzewski and those geniuses that know when they should change things or when they shouldn't. Seems like most great coaches that we've known through history, they don't care what the other team does. Mm-hmm. They're going to do what they do. And of course sometimes you just don't have the talent to do what you would like to, and then you make a few changes. But, I guess I always preferred this is who we are. This is what we do. See if you can beat us.
It does kind of remind me of Bob Knight. For years, prided himself on man-to-man defense, and when he finally went in using a zone, it seemed like it took a lot out of him, or he had to, or did so grudgingly. But he had to admit that's what worked best with the set of players he had.
Yep. Yeah, you hit a good example there. Coach Knight, he was such a disciple of man-to-man defense, and he taught it, and had the plans. He knew exactly what he wanted out of his players, as far as playing up the line, pinching the middle, jumping out on screens, et cetera. And like you said, he came to 1 year where he just didn't have the quickness on the perimeter to play that man-to-man, and it was strange because it looked like a school of fish out of water.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Hatton Northwood also with some pretty good size and some pretty good shooters, as well as McKenna Gator and Amara Hausen and Kennison Azure showed us last night in their victory over Cavalier 69-56. That'll be an interesting matchup, too, of the interior games. Brenna Martin and Clara Stevens did so well for Thompson early on in their victory over Hillsborough Central Valley last night. That was 71-21. And they can bring in Jordan Tozer off the bench to play inside as well. So this should be a fun game, and the first of a couple of fun games. We'll want to remind you of the scores from yesterday. It was Hillsborough Central Valley falling to Thompson 71-21. Hatton Northwood over Cavalier 69-56. Grafton defeated Park River Fordville Lincoln 46-27. And it was Mayport CG over North Border 63-25. And just a reminder of the last girls high school basketball poll that came out. Thompson ranked number 1 in the state. Kenmare Bull Bells is number 2. Central Cass third. followed by rugby, and then Shiloh Christian from Minot. Mayport CG is ranked 6th. Then it's Central, McLean, Garrison, Bowman County, and Oaks rounding out the top 10. And I wonder if we'll have number 1 versus number 6 tomorrow. That is a possibility. And there are so many possibilities. One thing that's a definite here is we're going to take one last commercial break here before we get to the starting lineups. Girls basketball, the Region 2 semifinals coming up between Thompson and Hatton Northwood. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
When we think March, we think crop insurance. Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We will be hosting a March farmer meeting to discuss the 2023 outlook, which will include examples using set spring MPCI prices and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Let us at Irie Insurance be your crop insurance partner. Join us for our meeting in Hillsboro on Thursday, March 2nd at 8 a.m. For location details, please visit our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Hi, this is Olivia Anderson from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, they are translated into one word: sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word: sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center. The North Border Eagle Sports Boosters mission is to cultivate an environment that inspires students, athletes, coaches, parents, and communities to collectively create a positive and spirited atmosphere for all athletic programs. Search for North Border Eagle Sports Boosters on Facebook if you'd like to become a member or for more information today. The North Border Eagle Sports Boosters wishes the Eagles the best of luck in the tournament.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro has what you need to keep up with Old Man Winter, including the shovels, scrapers, ice melt, and other winter supplies. If you're doing your remodeling or other do-it-yourself indoor projects this winter, stop by Olson Hardware and bring a bright new color to your home with the paint, stains, and all of the accessories too. Olson Hardware is your full-service hardware store with all of your hardware and tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, paint and painting supplies, and more. For all your hardware needs, make a stop at Olson Hardware, downtown Hillsboro.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
And the colors being presented. American Legion of Park River and a couple of surrounding communities whose names slipped by me, but we always thank those veterans for their service. Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. Now for the Hatton Northwood Thunder, who will be the visitors here. They'll be wearing the black with white and royal blue. Number 3, McKenna Gator, is a 5'6" junior. Number 5 is Amara Hausen, a 5'7" junior. 23, Stella Serrett, a 5'8" senior. 24, Kennison Azure, is a 5'11" sophomore. And 33, Trista Bilden, a 6' junior. Tony Evans said, the coach of Hatton Northwood, they've won 8 of 9. They are 17-5 on the year. Tony Evans said was the coach of the year in Region 2 last year. Could he repeat, or could this year's Region 2 coach of the year be on the opposing bench? As we see the Thompson Tommies, number 1 is Olivia Deck, a 5'4" senior. Number 2, Sydney Schwabe, is a 5'4" junior. Very active, as Keith was mentioning, in getting steals and takeaways. 10 is Clara Stevens, a 5'10" senior. She had 17 points last night for the Tommies. 22 is Kaya Hurst, a 5'6" freshman. And number 33, Brenna Martin, a 6' junior. Jason Brenn, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 20-2 on the season. These teams met in the regular season back on February 7th in Thompson. It was the Tommies winning 60-31. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. And our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Scoreboard. Thompson in the home white with green. Couple of 33s in the jump ball circle, and the tap controlled by Hatton Northwood. And seeing a path to the basket is Hausen. Her shot no good. And the Tommies get the rebound quickly into the front court to Stevens, who is fouled. 13 seconds into the game. McKenna Gator commits the foul, her first. And Clara Stevens to shoot 2 for Thompson. First one off the back iron, no good.
It shows the versatility of the Thompson lineup that, Stevens plays mostly post, but when she got out on the break that time, she took the ball right to the hole. Great ball handling.
Missed both free throws, so we're still scoreless. Early going in this Region 2 semifinal. Gator on the right wing for Azure on top. Back for Gator. Hausen for Serrett. Now Azure, shot clock at 12. Serrett around an Azure screen. Gator thought about a 3, will drive to the lane instead. Serrett, now shot clock running down. And barely got the shot away. Missed, and Hurst the rebound for Thompson. Ahead for Schwabe in the left wing. Off the glass, yes! Sydney Schwabe gives Thompson a 2-0 start. 1 minute into the game. Handoff almost bobbled. Gator keeps control. Get out of for Serrett. Now Azure with a 3 on the way. That's short. And Brenna Martin the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Threading the needle nicely for Hurst, and a nice job getting back on defense by Trista Bilden to block the shot.
Good hustle both ways. That cross-court pass, bounce pass, was perfect.
Hurst down the inbound baseline right. Brenna Martin will drive to the hoop and score. 4-0 Tommies. Minute and a half into the game. Hausen backs off on the dribble and gives her Azure. Lob down low, caught by Surratt. And Martin pulls down the rebound. She seems the quiet, mild-mannered type, but get her near a rebound and she gets pretty aggressive. And a travel called on Kaya Hurst, first turnover of the ball game.
Surratt on that previous shot, she took that thing like she was expecting to be blocked instead of just concentrating on the rim and going up and putting it in.
Thompson's interior defense can do that to a team. Pass down low, intended for Azure, tipped and taken away. First turnover against Hatton Northwood. Schwabe left Coffin corner. Stevens for Dick. Lob down low, Schwabe reverse layup try, no good. And Trista Bilden the rebound for the Thunder. Gator almost lost the dribble. Tripped on her own, the officials say. Shot was long. Offensive rebound by Trista Bilden and a steal by Hurst. Hurst waiting for reinforcements. Will give it back for Stevens, who will see a gap and traveled. Second turnover on the Tommies. Number 20, Elizabeth Pinky, a 6-foot freshman, checks into the Hatton Northwood lineup to replace Trista Bilden.
Good collapse by the Thunder on that drive. They got 2 to 3 people around.
Surratt around a screen. Gator with a 3, short. Offensive rebound, Surratt. Scoops it up, no, but a foul. And Stella Surratt to the line with 4:44 to go in the first. First foul against Thompson. It's against Clara Stevens. Surratt was outstanding in the Region 2 volleyball tournament this past fall. Number 4, Addison Sage, a 5'3" freshman, checks into the Thompson lineup to replace Brenna Martin. So Thompson may be looking to go a little bit small here. Surratt with 1 of 2. And the Thunder are on the board, trailing 4-1. Sage with room to drive. Dick, right wing 3, rattles off. And Surratt the rebound. Azure driving right out of the lane, stopped. Hands for Surratt, who was able to get loose. Shot no good. Kaya Hurst the rebound. And a pass too long for Addison Sage and goes out of bounds. Third Thompson turnover. I heard somebody shout motion. I'm not sure if that was Coach Tony Evanson or somebody else. Gator from the top. Hausen and now Surratt. Azure not afraid to shoot the 3. Will throw it inside for Surratt, who's surrounded. Back for Gator, who drives and is fouled. McKenna Gator to the line with 3:52 to go in the first. Clara Stevens committing her second foul. That's the second on the Tommies. That'll get Brenna Martin back in the game, and Jordan Tozer was going to come in for the Tommies, and we'll do that right now, and Kaya Hurst will check out. As Gator gets the first of her 2 free throws. Midway through the opening quarter, 4-2 Thompson. And Gator made them both. Sage quickly into the front court, open 3, around and out, rebound Brenna Martin. Back for Sage. Olivia Dick. Schwabe a 3, no. Fighting for the rebound, held ball, and it will stay with Thompson.
So far, the Trojans are keeping up with that speed of Thompson. They're hustling, getting around to the open girl, and at least harassing the shot.
Hausen comes out of the game for Hatton Northwood, and 33 Trista Bilden back in the game. Brenna Martin spins and scores. Martin with 4, 6-3 Thompson. Azure for Trista Bilden. Shot, no. Rebound juggled, controlled by Martin. And for Sage, and boy, the Tommies quickly into the front court. Martin high post, hands for Dick. Free throw line extended left shot, no. And Pinky the rebound. .245 to go in the quarter. Hatton Northwood still looking for their first field goal of the game. All their points have been on free throws. Pinky right block. And they'll call a foul on Jordan Tozer. Her first third-team foul on the Tommies.
Trojans had a really good matchup with Pinky on Tozer, and they recognized it. Pinky got inside, and they got her the ball.
6 foot against 5'8". And Pinky with the first of 2. Kaya Hurst back into the game for Thompson as Schwabe comes out. Gator comes out for Hatton Northwood, and Amara Hausen back in the game. And Pinky makes both. After missing their first free throw, the Thunder have made 5 straight. Still looking for a field goal, though, trailing 6-5 with 2.5 to go in the quarter. Hurst, 3 on the way, bango! Kaya Hurst's first points. 9-5 Thompson. Serrett for Trista Bilden. Drives toward the baseline and fouled with 2:06 to go in the quarter.
Nice little hesitations by Bilden on that drive to pull Martin away from the basket, and then she was able to go up with a shot and get fouled.
Brenna Martin committing the foul her first. That's 4 on the Tommies in the half. Trista Bilden has her cousin Chloe on the roster, as both free throws missed and Martin the rebound. And also the 2 Bildens are cousin to Amara Hausen, number 5. Interesting family dynamic here on the Hatton Northwood team. Olivia Dick will fire a 3. Bango! Olivia Dick's first points. Can't leave her outside. Tommy's up by 7. Bilden shot, no. Rebound Tozer. Tozer into the front court. Dick left alone again on the right wing. This one's a little long. Hurst the offensive rebound, no. Rebound controlled by Pinky. And stolen, oh no, we got a whistle. Foul called on Jordan Tozer, her second. That's 5 on Thompson now in the half with 1:19 to go in the first. So Tozer and Stevens both 2 fouls apiece for Thompson. Sydney Schwabe back into the game for Thompson. And a travel called on Trista Bilden. 3rd turnover on the Thunder. No half-court pressure at all, or pressure starting at half-court. Hatton Northwood just in their regular defense. Nice drive and a feed for Martin. Tozer setting that up. 14-5 with under a minute to go in the quarter. Martin with 6 points. And there's the first field goal of the game for Hatton Northwood, a 3 for Trista Bilden. And a travel against Thompson as they're trying to get quickly down court. 4th turnover in the Tommies.
They only gave Bilden 2 on that shot.
Oh, okay.
I think her front foot, in her step forward towards the basket, she stepped on the 3-point line.
That does add up to 7 then. Okay. Here's Bilden again. For Azure. Inside for Pinky, shot way too hard off the glass. And the ball will go to Thompson. Tommy's with an 11-6 rebounding edge unofficially so far here. And Thompson with 20.6 to go in the quarter, and now a little backcourt pressure coming from Hatton Northwood. Want to prevent an easy last shot of the first quarter. Sage, try to get it back for Schwabe, taken away. And a chance at a shot at the buzzer, doesn't go. After one quarter on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, it's Thompson 14, Hatton Northwood 7. Second quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. We have an excellent auction featuring 425 acres of great cropland located in Cass County, North Dakota. The Nelson Family Cropland Auction will take place at the Governor's Inn, Castleton, North Dakota, starting at 3 p.m. on March 14th. This will be a live and online auction. High-quality cropland near Arthur, North Dakota rarely hits the open market. Don't miss this sale. For questions, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
Hatton Northwood basketball to start the second quarter. They trail Thompson 14-7. In this Region 2 girls basketball semifinal from the University of North Dakota. Sirrett for Trista Bilden. Gator, who's back in the game. Azure. I think she only took one shot in the first quarter, Azure. Here's a Trista Bilden three, and that is a three. Bilden with 5, and now it's 14-10. Dick for Clara Stevens back in the game. Stevens right coffin corner. Entry pass intended for Martin off a bunch of hands, and last touch by Martin. Turnover 6 against Thompson.
Good defense by Bilden there. She got her onto the side where she could stick that hand in there and knock it loose.
Azure Hausen back in the game with a basketball. Trista Bilden, Sirrett, and Gator, the 5 on the floor for Hatton Northwood. Azure with a 3, that's around and out. And Hurst took the rebound away from Sirrett. Stevens almost lost it. Hurst there to help out. Martin finds Dick wide open on the left wing. Entry pass intended for Stevens, taken away by Gator. 7 turnovers against Thompson. That's a little uncharacteristic. But credit to the Thunder defense. Trista Bilden, short, and Schwabe the rebound. Quickly for Dick ahead of the crowd to lay it up and in. Olivia Dick with 5, timeout for Hatton Northwood on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Thompson in the lead, 16-10. Get ready for the 10 best days of summer at the Red River Valley Fair from July 7th through the 16th. Grandstand Entertainment includes Dan and Shay, Shine Down, Jelly Roll, and Leonard Skinnard. Tickets are on sale now. Buy your tickets in advance online and save money at RedRiverValleyFair.com. Or get gated admission included with concert tickets bought in advance. For more information, go to RedRiverValleyFair.com.
This week it seems like that's a long ways off. Usually tournament time, I think of snow starting to melt, water running down the gutter.
Spring training.
Yes, and certainly not getting that this week.
At Northwood after the timeout. Azure now on the block. Did well to stay in bounds. Rebound last touched by Thompson.
Stevens has got to be careful in there. She's got 2. I don't think she wants her 3rd, and she was bodying pretty hard on that baseline drive.
Hausen for Serrett with an open 3. Kaya Hurst the rebound. Hurst across midcourt for Stevens. Now Dick near the right coffin corner. Hurst for Schwabe, and now Martin popping out high. Tommy's with good movement. Stevens, right block, shot blocked by Azure. Kept alive, a Hurst 3. Hurst with 6. Thompson back up by 9, 19-10. Serrett for Hausen. Azure left block. Fouled with 5:10 to go in the half.
This is a pretty big possession for the Trojans. They don't want to give Thompson a chance to get out to double figures in that lead, so if she can make these free throws, it would help a lot.
That foul was on Clara Stevens, her 3rd. Jordan Tozer, Addison Sage into the Thompson lineup, and Schwabe will come out as well. Trista Bilden checks out for Hatton Northwood, and Elizabeth Pinckey back in the game. Azure got her first point of the game and her second. 19-12 Thompson. Interesting tactical switch there, moving Azure from a perimeter player into the post on the offensive side. Sage for Hurst, driving. Rebound off Pinckey, out of bounds. It'll stay with Thompson. Hurst on the inbound. Martin bumps into Pinckey, scores and a foul. Martin now with 8 and a chance at a 3-point play.
Martin getting some room to wheel and deal in there. She didn't get that much room yesterday.
Pinckey commits the foul, her first, team second. Free throw missed, and Pinckey runs down the rebound. 21-12 Thompson. Right wing 3 by Gator doesn't go. Pinckey an offensive rebound. Hausen. Gator posting up that time. Shot poked away. And here comes Thompson. Sage fell. Turnover 8 on Thompson. Lead pass was a little too long for McKenna Gator. Out of bounds. 4th turnover on Hatton Northwood.
There's that ever-present hustle from the Tommies. You can't go slow up the court if you get a breakaway, because Thompson will catch you.
And it doesn't matter that the court is bigger than the one in the normal high school season. Sage. Hurst along 3. No. And Pinckey got position for that rebound. Now Azure into the front court. Gator looking, now decides to shoot. Long rebound run down by Hurst, and she got run over by Pinckey. That's her second foul and the 3rd on the Thunder.
That was kind of a Gator shot there. It was one of those, well, I don't know what else to do with the ball. I'll take a dribble here and shoot it. She had no rhythm. She didn't catch the ball in rhythm, and it just didn't work out.
And Thompson wants to take a timeout now. 3:31 to go in the half on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 21-12 in favor of Thompson. Back after this.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Joe Lancello, Keith Meyer, Jake Berkmeyer with you from the University of North Dakota. Region 2 girls basketball semifinals. Thompson leading Hatton Northwood 21-12, and 21 would be the number of victories that Thompson has on the season if they are able to win this game today. Sage right corner out for Dick. Cross court for Hurst with a 3. Kaya Hurst with 9, all from long distance, and Thompson with her biggest lead now, 24-12. As we near the 3-minute mark, second quarter. Azure entry pass taken away by Jordan Tozer. And Tozer will drive and layup tries short, and Pinky the rebound. Azure long ball, nice tip by Olivia Dick to prevent the breakaway basket.
Just amazing to watch the speed and the hustle.
The University of North Dakota softball coach may have been concerned about Olivia running into the bench. Olivia is going to play softball here next season. 3 off the bracket, no good, and Sydney Schwabe the rebound. Under 2.5 to go in the half. Thompson is now trailed in this game. Sage will fire a 3. Bango! Sage's first baskets, and the Tommies with 5 threes today. And now a 15-point lead. Azure, nice pass down low for Serrett, who is fouled. And Stella Serrett will go to the line. Team foul on 7 on Thompson. It's the 3rd on Jordan Tozer. So Stevens and Tozer both with 3 fouls apiece.
Thompson has a very small lineup in there right now, and Martin's coming in off the bench to get more height down there.
So that could be a problem later on for the Tommies. Stevens and Tozer both with 3 fouls apiece. Serrett's second free throw missed. Offensive rebound, Pinky. She's done a nice job off the bench. Hausen with a 3, no. Serrett hustles after the offensive board. And another offensive board, and it's Hausen. Amara Hausen's first basket. Good determination by the Thunder on that offensive glass. Schwabe found a way through, but missed the shot, and Azure the rebound. Serrett for Trista Bilden to score. Bilden was 7. Quickly again, Sage finding Olivia Dick, who will pull up and score. Dick was 7. 29-17. And a steal by Schwabe. Ahead of the crowd, and she'll lay it up and in. Schwabe with 4. 31-17. Final seconds first half. Serrett for Azure. Hausen. Serrett at the bend of the arc, 18 on the shot clock. Throws across for Azure, who will drive and will be fouled. Just 4 field goals in the game for Hatton Northwood, and a big reason for that, I think, is they keep getting fouled and going to the free throw line.
Yeah, you're right on that one.
Kaya Hurst commits the foul, her first. The 8th on Thompson as Azure to the line, hits the first. Elizabeth Pinky out. McKenna Gator back into the game for Hatton Northwood. Azure missed the second. The rebound for Hurst. Shot clock off. Thompson will go for the last shot. Sage on top. She'll drive. Dump for Martin. Broken up by Gator. She'll follow along. Put up a long shot. That doesn't go, and we're at halftime. Another strong showing by Thompson. And on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard at intermission in this Region 2 semifinal, it's Thompson 31, Hatton Northwood 18. We'll be back with our halftime after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Kazet, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Kazet, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
With Keith Meyer and Jake Berkmeyer, Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime. Region 2 girls basketball semifinal from the University of North Dakota, and it's Thompson leading Hatton Northwood 31-18 at halftime, where Thompson's defense has done its job and the Tommy shooting has been doing well, and they've also kept Hatton Northwood at the free throw line rather than scoring baskets. They've Hatton Northwood with just 4 field goals in the first half of play. Leading the scoring for Hatton Northwood is Trista Bilden with a 3 and 2 twos, over 2 at the line for 7 points. So she's got 3 of the 4 Hatton Northwood field goals. Elizabeth Pinky, 2 of 2 at the line for 2. Kennison Azure, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Stella Surratt, 2 of 4 at the line for 2. Amara Hausen a basket for 2. McKenna Gator a basket for 2. Hatton Northwood 9 of 14 at the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 6 times and unofficially 16 rebounds for the Hatton Northwood Thunder, 8 on the offensive side. Hatton Northwood 7 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second for their total of 18. Thompson led by Kaya Hurst with 3 threes for 9 points. Brenna Martin 4 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 8. Olivia Dick a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Sydney Schwabe, 2 baskets for 4. Addison Sage, a 3-pointer for 3. Clara Stevens, 0 for 2 at the line, has not scored. She's sat out a good deal of the half with foul trouble. And Jordan Tozer has played and has not scored for Thompson. Tommy's 0 for 3 at the foul line. Thompson also unofficially have turned the ball over 9 times. They've also got 17 rebounds, 3 on the offensive side. Thompson, 14 points in the first quarter, 17 in the second for their total of 31. Oh, good grief, where are my manners? Our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. As far as fouls go for Thompson, Clara Stevens and Jordan Tozer both with 3 apiece. For Hatton Northwood, Trista Bilden has 2. And Hatton Northwood committing only 3 fouls in the opening half. So Hatton Northwood, what they did in the regular season game against Thompson in the second half, where they kind of slowed the pace down a little bit, they didn't really do that here. And maybe that's been to their cost. Oh.
I'm not so sure. I like the pace they're playing at. They're getting decent shots. They need to get out and guard the Thompson 3 ball. Thompson doesn't ordinarily live and die with the 3, but they'll take it when they've got it. So Trojans need, or excuse me, going back a few years, Thunder need to spread that defense out just a little bit, get a hand in the face of the shooter, maybe take that 3-point percentage down a little bit for Thompson. But I like the pace the Thunder's playing at. It's it's not pace that's killing them. It's those 3 balls by Thompson, and they just haven't been scoring consistently on their end. They had these little mini droughts. That's all it takes against Thompson. You have a mini drought, and all of a sudden, bang, you're 6 more points behind. We remarked early in the game it was like 6-5, maybe halfway through the first quarter, and it looked like we had a close one going on, and all of a sudden, wham!
It was 14-5.
Yeah. So it's all that philosophy of you have to be on top of your game all the time against Thompson. They don't give you any rest, and that's to the credit of Jason Brend and his program and what he expects out of them. And Thompson girls know that we got to play hard. We got to uphold that tradition of playing great defense and keep things going.
The second half should be interesting. These are 2 talented teams. And our halftime report brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsborough. Home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsborough or call 701-436-5777. On the Tim Cassett Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, our halftime score, Thompson 31, Hatton Northwood 18. The second half after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
More new inventory to talk about this week at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. New Massey Ferguson 4710 tractor, cab air heat, front wheel assist. New Fendt Model 516 tractor, 160 horsepower, and has loader. New Fendt Models 930 and 942 tractors are expected with fall delivery dates. Come in now and talk about availability for demo or purchase. All other model Fendt tractors also available. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Back at the University of North Dakota, Thompson leading Hatton Northwood 31-18 at halftime. And something else as we were talking about during the break, Keith, is that Hatton Northwood is scoring points one at a time because they've been fouled a great deal. They've had 14 free throws in the opening half and they made 9. But thinking one possession at a time is one thing, scoring 1 point at a time is another. That's tough to win a game that way.
Yep, they're getting good looks at threes. They need those things to drop for them in order to be able to get back in this game now. 13 isn't insurmountable, even against Thompson. You just have to, keep in mind what you've been doing. They've been taking okay care of the ball. There haven't been a lot of breakaways. And then moving the ball in the perimeter. I'd still like to see them go inside out a little bit more, get it inside somewhere and kick out for the three and then just drop those things in.
Thompson with the ball going from right to left in the second half. Olivia Dick top of the key. Brenna Martin coming over to set a screen. Dick will drive into the contact and draw a foul. And 2 free throws. Olivia Dick, Sydney Schwabe, Clara Stevens, Kaya Hurst, and Brenna Martin, the 5 on the floor for Thompson. McKenna Gator commits the foul for Hatton Northwood. That is her second. As Olivia Dick makes the first free throw. Gator, Amara Hausen, Stella Serrett, Kennison Azure, and Trista Bilden, the 5 on the floor for Hatton Northwood. Dick makes them both. She has 9. 33-18. Back to a 15-point lead for Thompson. Serrett, looping cross-court pass, picked off by Hurst. Quickly head for Dick to lay it up and in. (35-18). Gator will drive the baseline and throw it just out of the reach of Serrett. Back-to-back turnovers to start the third quarter for Hatton Northwood.
There was a case where Gator drove the middle and she was open. She didn't realize it. She didn't realize that she had nobody in front of her. She could add a left-hand layup.
Clara Stevens for Martin. Schwabe with a 3. Yes! Schwabe's first 3 of the game. She's got 7. Thompson with 6 threes in this game. And a 20-point lead. And a timeout by Hatton Northwood. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Thompson 38, Hatton Northwood 18. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you. As you're working on interior projects, Hillsboro Lumber can help. Hillsboro Lumber has trim, doors, flooring, and all the necessary tools and products to complete your projects. If you're also thinking about larger projects for next spring and summer, let Hillsboro Lumber know of your ideas and they'll help with planning and estimates. Hillsboro Lumber, 701-636-4301.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Thompson off to a 7-0 start in the third quarter, and they've boosted their lead to 20. The Tommies have not trailed in this Region 2 semifinal. Gator pass picked off by Schwabe, and she's off to the races. Scramble for the rebound, and Hausen comes away with it. Now here's a quick 2-on-1, and Azure couldn't hang on to the ball.
Oh boy, every possession is valuable for the Thunder right now. They had an easy layup there. And, oh, I'm sure Azure is just kicking herself.
And there's a steal and a miss. Thompson getting a break there. Kaya Hurst driving, missing, but getting to the free throw line. Trista Bilden commits the foul for Hatton Northwood. That is her first, and the second team foul on the Thunder in the second half. As Kaya Hurst hits the first and gets into double figures. She's now got 10 points.
You got to feel bad for the Thunder because they had 4 points just handed to them in those previous possessions and couldn't get any of them.
2 free throws for Hurst and a 40-18 lead 2 minutes into the third quarter. Gator right cornered. Shot clock at 20. Gator slipping and falling and got a foul on Thompson. Kaya Hurst with the foul, that's her second. That's the first on the Tommies in the second half. Thought Gator might have been hurt there, but she's back up and in action.
Thompson playing his zone right now. That's an odd one. They're usually a man-to-man team.
And a pass picked off by Dick. And good hustle by Gator. And a rare time where the Tommies took the foot off the gas.
Yeah. That was, well, I guess she did get fouled, huh?
Gator now with her third foul. And Olivia Dick at the line to shoot 2. This one does not get the bounce.
Dick slowed up just a hair too much, and Gator with good hustle.
32, Chloe Bilden, a 5'10 junior in the game for the first time for Hatton Northwood, replacing her cousin Trista. Elizabeth Pinkey, number 20, also into the game for Hatton Northwood. Second free throw missed both. Dick got the offensive rebound. And a missing close. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Thompson.
Thompson had just grabbed this game by the throat. Scored 9 points to open this half. They're in complete control now.
Olivia Dick's 3 is no good. Kai Hurst with the rebound, and she got fouled. About 3 offensive rebounds in the last few seconds here for Thompson. Stella Serrett commits the foul for Hatton Northwood. That's her first. And 4 on the Thunder in the half. Kaya Hurst with the first of 2 free throws. Brenna Martin checks out. Addison Sage back into the game for the Tommies. Hurst made them both. She's got 13, and the lead is 24, 42-18. 3 minutes played in the third quarter. Ball poked away and taken right back. Serrett scores. 4 for Stella Serrett. 42-20. Dick seeing room. Ball was blocked. I think that was Chloe Bilden who got a hand on that and knocked it out of bounds. The ball will stay with Thompson, 28 in the shot clock. Olivia Dick on the inbound baseline right, attacking the basket to our left. Schwabe left corner. Hurst for Sage. Here's a three. That's off. And Hurst doing well to tie up the ball with Chloe Bilden. The ball is going to go to Hatton Northwood on the arrow. As 5 Amara Hausen back in the game and 3 McKenna Gator also back in. Sarrett and Azure will sit down. I think this is the first time Azure's been out of the ball game. Gator thought about the three. We'll give it to Hausen. Pinky kicks it back out, and Trista Bilden got bumped and will go to the line. Olivia Dick commits the Thompson foul, her first. That's the second on the Tommies in the half. Trista Bilden 0 for 2 at the line today. She's got 7 points. Make that 8. Brenna Martin and Jordan Tozer into the Thompson lineup as Stevens and Hurst sit down. Kind of the normal line change, so to speak, that the Tommies do. Second free throw missed. Offensive rebound, Pinky, and she was fouled. Pinky's having a nice game defensively, rebounding.
When you can get an offensive rebound from a free throw, that's just plain hustle. You're beating that girl in the low block, the low spot, beating her to the ball, and that's nothing but pure hustle.
Brenna Martin committing the foul. That's her second, and 3 on Thompson in the half. Pinky missed the first free throw and hit the second. 3 for freshman Elizabeth Pinky. Thompson up by 20 with the ball. Sage, room to drive and score. Sage with 5.
Those Tommies do things with the basketball that most high school girls just can't. I mean, that was a stretched out, reaching left-hand layup, and she made it.
And Hausen with a long 3 that makes it. Hausen with 5. 44-25. Dick around a Schwabe screen, but her pass picked off. Gator scores and 1. That's the first one of those that Hatton Northwood has had today. Martin commits the foul. That's now her third. And Thompson will take a timeout. On the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 3:08 to go third quarter. Thompson 44, Hatton Northwood 27. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jacob Wright with a message from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. Drug and alcohol abuse impact many communities. Remember that strong family values, including open communication between parents and kids, helps keep all kids healthy and drug-free. Both school districts remind parents to support the various programs and activities that your kids are involved in and be a positive influence. I encourage all students to say no to drugs and alcohol and be involved in their school and community. This message from the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining with 3:08 to go third quarter. Gator's free throw does not complete the three-point play, but Azure the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line.
Hatton Northwood just out hustling the Tommies on the boards right now.
And now foul trouble starting to seep in for Thompson. Jordan Tozer with that foul. That was her fourth. As Azure makes the first of two. Tozer's got 4 fouls. Martin and Stevens 3 each. And Azure gets the bounce there. She's got 5 in the game, all from the foul line. 44-29, an 11-2 run for Hatton Northwood. Tozer driving, missed, but Martin converts the offensive rebound. Martin with 10. 46-29 Thompson, 2:44 to go in the third. Hausen for Gator. Azure near the left coffin corner. Gator, long three. Long rebound, run down by Sarrett. Trista Bilden scoring. Trista Bilden with 10. And the Thunder within 15 as we near the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Schwabe for Sage. Olivia Dick seeing room to drive. Martin the offensive rebound and a basket. Martin now with a dozen.
Missed box out there, and Martin took advantage of it.
48-31, Thompson in front. Tommy's trying to reach the Region 2 championship game. Sarrett's shot is no good. Rebound juggled, controlled by Azure. Trying to get the ball out. Kept. Okay, and a timeout call by Hatton Northwood to keep possession. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Thompson in front of Hatton Northwood, 48-31. Back after this.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
Hatton Northwood now with a dozen offensive rebounds as they try to fight their way back into this game, down by 17. McKenna Gator. Pass off target, picked off by Sage. No foul, but an offensive rebound and a basket for Sydney Schwabe. Schwabe with 9. She does not get a lot of offensive rebound baskets, I don't think.
Sometimes you get them with just good old-fashioned hustle.
Gator, long three from the left wing is good.
She finally got one to go.
7 for Gator, 50-34 Thompson. Schwabe right coffin corner for Dick. Sage. Hurst all alone in the left corner, missed the three. The rebound tied up, and it will stay with Thompson on the arrow. And this will turn off the shot clock for the rest of the third quarter. Dick on the inbound baseline left. Azure breaking up that pass. Getting into the third row.
Yep. Looking for a cushy seat.
Gator coming out. Elizabeth Pinkey back into the game for Hatton Northwood. And Brenna Martin back in for the Tommies to replace Claire Stevens. so Stevens doesn't pick up a fourth foul this late in the third quarter. Schwabe will yo-yo the dribble. Around a screen by Dick, seeing room to drive and taking it. Schwabe with 11. And that's the end of the third quarter in this Region 2 semifinal. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Thompson 52, Hatton Northwood 34. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
With Keith Meyer and Jake Berkmeyer, Joe Lancello with you. 3 quarters in the books in this Region 2 girls basketball semifinal. Thompson leading Hatton Northwood 52-34. The winner of this game will face Mayport CG or Grafton Thursday in the semifinals. In the championship game, rather. The other semifinal coming up following this game. A 3 missed. Rebound juggled, finally controlled by Brenna Martin for Thompson. Ahead for Dick to lay it up and in. 13 for Olivia Dick. And Thompson back up by 20. Tommies have not trailed in this game. There have not been any ties. Sarrett for Azure. Entry pass tipped away by Stevens. And controlled by Olivia Dick, the 14th Hatton Northwood turnover. Stevens, top of the key, will drive and be fouled. Clara Stevens on the line with 7:07 to play.
On that previous layup by Dick, that was illustrative of a fundamental that separates the Thompson Tommies from the rest of this region. Their girls can go in 100 miles an hour, full speed, full tilt, and lay that ball up so softly, kiss it off the glass, and make that layup. And there just aren't a lot of girls that have that skill to be able to lay it up softly. You see so many people go in there 100 miles an hour, the ball ends up caroming back to the free throw line.
Too much adrenaline.
Yep.
As Clara Stevens makes 2 of 2 free throws, her first 2 points of the night. 56-34 Thompson. Chloe Bilden back in the game for Hatton Northwood for Azure. Sarrett. Ball couldn't be saved, and Thompson with the rebound. Dick too long for Schwabe out of bounds. Amara Hausen into the game for Hatton Northwood. Joining Gator, Trista Bilden, who's also back in. Elizabeth Pinky and Chloe Bilden. So the Bilden cousins on the floor with their cousin, Amara Hausen. Ball poked out of bounds. It will stay with Hatton Northwood with 6:30 to play, 22 on the shot clock.
All in good fun, but there's a lot of people that would say everybody from Hatton is related to everybody else. A lot of Scandinavians there, and like you said, a lot of connections.
Trista Bilden with a 2. She's got a dozen. 56-36. Thompson on the verge of going to 21-2 on the season. And going into the Region 2 championship game for the 11th consecutive year. Here's an Olivia Dick 3, off the glass and in.
Dick was smiling at that when she turned around, looked at the floor, and shook her head. She wasn't planning on a bank shot there.
She's got 16. And as Jerry Reed said, when you hot, you hot. Schwabe the rebound. Kaya Hurst. For Dick, now Stevens from the left wing. Might have gotten away with a step. Pinky the rebound. Housen for Chloe Bilden. Trista Bilden. Scoring. And Northwood will take a timeout at the 5-minute mark. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Thompson 59, Hatton Northwood 38. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
New trade-ins, closing deals, inventory changes at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 3 pieces sold, 4 new pieces come this week. New Fendt tractors coming in. Also for spring, 2 new 15-foot Batwing Woods mowers. And don't forget the new Wilrich Chisel Pros and Wilrich Chisel Plows, plus recent trades of the 1998 Challenger 95E and the 35-foot Versatile Fury. Talk to Chuck O'Neill. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Take a good look at Hillsborough. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsborough Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsborough's Main Street. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers, and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation at growhillsborough.nd.com.
5 minutes to play, third quarter, Region 2 semifinals. Grafton or Mayport CG awaits the winner of this game. And right now that is Thompson. They are ahead 59-38. Schwabe left coffin corner out for Olivia Dick. Now for Edison Sage. Dick left alone, left corner. High off the rim, no good. Surratt the rebound. Azure back in the game. Entry pass hit Housen. And Thompson comes away with it. The 15th turnover against Hatton Northwood. Hurst had the ball poked away. And Gator with a nice steal. And Housen to finish. Amara Housen with 7. 59-40 midway through the fourth quarter.
Nice play by Sarah and Housen. Housen kept going to the basket, and Sarah had that little bitty lob over the top and made the play.
Sage driving, missing, offensive rebound. A Sage 3, no good. And Chloe Bilden runs down the rebound for the Thunder. Azure, nice pass for Surratt. Surratt with 6. Schwabe tried to split the top of the zone, and the ball was taken away. Under 3 minutes to play. Azure almost lost the dribble and did lose the ball on a held ball. The arrow favors Thompson. 33, Trista Bilden back into the lineup for Hatton Northwood as her cousin Chloe sits down. Schwabe for Sage. Hurst. Schwabe's pass blocked. Sydney gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. Nice pass for Stevens, who will go to the line. McKenna Gator commits the foul. That's her fourth. That's 6 now on Hatton Northwood. The next foul against the Thunder will put Thompson into the 1-1. Clara Stevens makes the first. She'd missed her first two free throw tries and now is at 3 straight. Second one missed. Trista Bilden the rebound. Gator for Serrett. And a foul. Foul on Sydney Schwabe of Thompson. That's her first. And team foul 6 on Thompson.
Thunder is still playing the game. They're still playing basketball. Still giving effort. That's to their credit.
Serrett missing the first free throw. The senior was 6 on the game. Gets the second one. Addison Sage for Schwabe. Hurst. Stevens pops up at a high post, gives back for Schwabe. Hurst wide open left corner 3, no. Scramble for the rebound, held ball. This will go to Hatton Northwood with 1:55 to play. Remember, there is a third place game on Thursday at 6 o'clock. And another Thompson takeaway.
Good move by Thompson. They had somebody streaking down the court on that change of possession, but they just idled back, took their time, not trying to rub anything in.
A Schwabe 3, no good. Hausen the rebound and the pass thrown away. Brenna Martin back in for Thompson, and Hatton Northwood going to clear the bench. 14, Amy Draxon, a 5'7" sophomore, is in. 12, Kaylee Lee, a 5'3" senior. And a whistle, and Thompson's going to make some wholesale changes too.
I think they're just taking, they're not even going to take a timeout. It's just a substitution timeout.
1:10 to go in the ball game, 60-43. Thompson leading on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 10, Madison Meyer, a 5'6" freshman of the game for Hatton Northwood. 22, Brooklyn Galdi is in the game, also a 5'10" sophomore. I think the only member of the Thunder who hasn't played and maybe won't play today is Alicia Foss, who's been sidelined by an ankle injury. For Thompson, Marcella Stevens, a 5'4" freshman of the game, number 12. Number 15, Andy Schwab, a 5'6" 8th grader. Jordan Tozer still on the floor, and number 30, Jalen Ogden in the game for the first time, as is number 5, Claire Colling. They got some game time last night, about the whole fourth quarter, in fact. Turnover on the Tommies, their 15th. 1 minute to play. And Thompson once again will be in the Region 2 championship game on Thursday night. Meyer for Lee. Her shot is short, rebounded by Marcella Stevens. Colling couldn't hang on to the ball. And the shot clock off. Lee, one of two seniors on the Hatton Northwood roster. The other being Serrett. Pass down the baseline, picked off by Marcella Stevens. Calling for Tozer, who'll just hold on to it. And Thompson will advance to the Region 2 championship game. The number 1 ranked Tommies go to 21-2 on the season. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, the final: Thompson 60, Hatton Northwood 43. We'll get some post-game comments, and we'll have the final numbers for you when we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back at the University of North Dakota, Betty Engelstad Sioux Center, Joe Lancello, Keith Meyer, and Jake Berkmeyer with you. Jake getting some post-game comments now as Thompson advances to the Region 2 championship game on Thursday with a 60-43 victory over Hatton Northwood. The Thunder led it coast to coast, 14-7 at the quarter, 31-18 at halftime, 42-18 in the third quarter. That was the biggest lead for Thompson. Hatton Northwood would come back on a run. The gap would be 52-34 after 3, and the final score 60-43 in favor of Thompson. The Tommies now 21-2 on the year. Hatton Northwood is 17-6. Checking the scoring now for Hatton Northwood, led by Trista Bilden with a three-pointer, 5 twos, 1 of 4 at the line for 14 points. McKenna Gator with a 3, a 2, 2 of 3 at the line for 7. Amara Hausen, a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Stella Serrett, 2 baskets, 3 of 6 at the line for 7. Kennison Azure, 5 of 6 at the line for 5. Elizabeth Pinky, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Chloe Bilden, Madison Meyer, Kaylee Lee, Amy Draxton, and Brooklyn Galdi did not score. For Thompson, the Tommies, 4 players in double figures. Olivia Dick with 2 threes, 4 twos, 2 of 4 at the line for 16. Kaya Hurst with 13 on 3 threes and 4 of 4 at the line. Brenna Martin, 6 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line for 12. Sydney Schwabe, a 3 and 4 twos for 11. Addison Sage, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Clara Stevens, 3 of 6 at the line for 3. Jordan Tozer, Claire Collins, Jalen Optum, Andy Schwab, and Marcella Stevens all played and did not score. Tommies, 9 of 15 at the foul line. Hatton Northwood, 14 of 23. 16 turnovers against Thompson, 18 against Hatton Northwood. And time now for our post-game awards. We'll start with our post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust, halsteadtel.com. And our post-game connection, I'll go with Trista Bilden of Hatton Northwood. She kept the Thunder connected in this game. Their top scorer with 14 points. And our post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. And now our precision player brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. Get ready for the spring planting season with RDK Enterprises. From maintenance, parts, and upgraded options, they can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and let RDK Enterprises meet the challenge with you. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision player of the game, I'll go with Sydney Schwabe with 11 points and also some very good passing. Sydney Schwabe, our RDK Enterprises precision player of the game. And now our energy player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And energy player of the game will be Olivia Dick, the senior, with a team-high 16 points for Thompson. And just a lot of energy. So Olivia Dick, our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. And Jake Berkmeyer has some post-game comments. He was just hustling upstairs here to get the post-game thoughts. And let's go to the audio tape.
Team on semifinal victory, what did it take to get it done?
Just took team ball. We play a lot of hard defense, move the ball around, and play it together, and anybody can have a good night, and that's what's so good about our team is that we just play so well together.
This program has been to that region championship game, so what do you use from that prior experience to get ready now for another one coming up?
We just, in recent years, we always stay and play together. That's what we got to do, and so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And we've got experience. We've had a lot of girls that have played in these games, and so we know, and we're just going to come out ready and just play our game.
All right, sounds very good, Olivia. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. And for the Tommies, Coach Brend, and Coach, congratulations to the region championship. You go again, and let's talk about this one and how you're able to come out and get the semifinal victory.
Well, we knew coming in that Hatton Northwood was playing some pretty good basketball. I thought last night watching their game was one of the best I've seen them play this season, and we were, definitely concerned about the way they were shooting the ball, but mostly the way they've been rebounding. And, it was a concern of ours, and it was something that we focused on coming into this game, but yet they still managed to get a lot of offensive rebounds on us. So that's definitely something we still have to continue to clean up. But I thought we did a pretty good job. We had some opportunities to stretch it. It seemed like it sat about at that 9-point mark for a while, and we maybe started forcing some shots. Everybody kind of want to hit that big one to, propel us to that next level. But eventually, as we started moving the ball around, getting some good reversals and making them shift in their defense, we found some easy buckets, and that's what helped us stretch it a little bit there.
All right, and now on to the region championship. What's it mean for this team to head to that stage?
Well, it's where we want to be. It's definitely a game that we definitely set our sights on, not just being in, but hopefully getting a chance to win. If we can put ourselves in position now to where, we'll watch this game and see who comes out on top in this next semifinal game, who we're going to play, and try to take some notes and look for some different things that we can key on in that one. And, it's a game that not only do we want to be in, but we want to win it. We've been in this game before. It's a game that we want to win. It wasn't our goal at the beginning of the year just to get here. Our goal is definitely to win it. So, I'm proud of the girls, but we have a lot of work ahead of us. Nice thing is tomorrow we get a chance to get a good practice in. We'll reset and refocus everything a little bit and get back up here on Thursday and see what we can do.
Very good, Coach Brend. Congratulations on the victory. Best of luck on Thursday, and thanks again for the time.
All right, you bet. Thank you very much.
And that was Jason Brend and Olivia Dick speaking about Thompson's victory in the Region 2 semifinals. That will do it for our coverage of this first semifinal. Thanks very much to Keith Meyer and Jake Birkmeyer. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and thanks to you for watching. I'm Joe Lancello. We've got the second semifinal, Mayport CG against Grafton, coming up in just a few moments on YourLiveEvent.com.